her freshman year. Her favorite hobby outside of school, backcountry rock climbing. Plans for after high school, she will be attending Montana State University and studying biology on the pre-med track. Our second senior is Ainsley Dunn. Her parents, Connie and Brady, and her sister, Kelsey. Ainsley's best St. Mary's sports moments coming back from down 2 sets and beating Lakeview freshman year for a spot in the playoffs and winning the golf state championships last year. Favorite hobbies outside of sports, Birkenstock hoarding, calculator wizardry, and professional sleeping. Her plans for after high school, she plans to follow a pre-med track with a degree in either neuroscience or chemistry. Our third and final senior is Lucy Palmer. Her parents are Eric and Chanel Palmer. Her best St. Mary's sports moment, getting to serve 11 times in a row in one game. Her favorite hobbies outside of school are tree shaping, as well as beetle fighting and competitive geese herding. Her plan for after high school, she will be studying elementary education at Utah Valley University in the fall. Thank you, Abby, Ainsley, and Lucy, and your families.
And with that, we welcome you to tonight's Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, a presentation of Table Rock Sports. What you have going on out there in front of you right now is senior night for the St. Mary's team. They only have 3 seniors on the ball club. Pull up their roster and take a look at that so we'll get them all right. Ainsley Dunn, who, by the way, is injured tonight. We see her out there on crutches, so we know she won't be playing, which will be a loss for the Crusaders, and she's one of their leaders. Abby Christman, and I'm missing one of them, and Lucy Palmer. Those were the 3 seniors that were honored. We have quite a ways to go now before game time, but let's just kind of talk our way through a little bit about what we'll see tonight. What we really have going here is we have a couple of teams that are looking for, pardon me while I do a little computer there, but what we have here is a couple of teams that are kind of heading in different directions tonight, as South Umpqua has come to town to visit. The South Umpqua Lancers are 1-1 on the season. They've haven't obviously played very many games. They've had a few COVID issues up in Douglas County, so they're hoping to get the rest of theirs in, and they have quite a tight schedule as they play a couple of matches on, well, about 3 of them, it says, on Saturday, and then they're going to play a couple of more to close out the season. So it's a tough thing going for the Lancers, but they're hoping to get their season going, as they have won it 3-2 over Brookings Harbor and then lost 3-0 to Cascade Christian. Meanwhile, while we have this same window open, St. Mary's comes into this one with a 3-3 record overall, 0-2 in league play. They played, the one against Gold Beach was canceled Saturday, so they haven't played since when? Last night. Last night they were at Cascade Christian, and they lost that one 3-0. They also lost earlier the week to Rogue Valley Adventist Academy 3-1. So they've had a bit of an up and down season so far, but tonight they'll be looking to get it going against the South Umpqua Lancers, who, as we say, haven't played very many games, and they'll be looking to see what they can get done. We'll be back with more as we take a look at what's going on here on the pregame show, and we'll talk a little more on the Bill Glass's Coach's Corner, which is coming up right after this. You're listening to High School Sports, a presentation of TableRockSports.net.
Get from here to there. By using public transit, bicyclists can go farther, save money, and improve the environment. RVTD. Here to get you there.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
You need to get from here to there. Using public transit to get to and from work gives you peace of mind and can save you money. RVTD. Here to get you there.
Your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
And I welcome you back to St. Mary's High School, where we're getting ready for the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, a presentation of Table Rock Sports. As I said, the Lancers come in here having only played a couple of games. They're out there on the court right now. I realize the view is kind of blocked, but they're out on the court on the warm-up. We have about 13 minutes to go before we get to the start of this game. But they're a young team also. Most of these are young teams. You're talking about a really young team, though. They're one of them, as they only have one senior on the team, and that's Brooke Abel. I'm looking to see if there's Brooke Abel. She is on the court. So that's the only senior they have playing during this shortened volleyball season. Meanwhile, as we said, the St. Mary's Crusaders have only 3 seniors themselves, as most of these teams right now are playing without too much experience almost in every sport. Some of them are doing a little better than others, but the issues that have come up in the late starts and some of this have created some issues in getting players ready to go. They've had their own particular issues with COVID-related issues up in the Douglas County area. They have a hard time even hosting a game up there, although we were up there for a South Umpqua football game. But for the most part, they're not hosting any events up in the Douglas County area. St. Mary's, though, they've played quite a few. They have a 3-3 record. They've been seen them a couple of times, and I think the coach would admit they've been a little up and down, a little hard to sustain any kind of momentum under the circumstances. About every time you get to play a game and you think you're going forward, and then a game gets canceled on you, and it just gets harder and harder to keep things going. So St. Mary's has had that same problem, and they will continue tonight, though, to see if they can't maybe climb over the 500 mark and see if they can't get that done. So we're waiting. Senior night here in the St. Mary's Gymnasium, as the St. Mary's team, I don't think they're actually going to close out. I think they've got a couple more home games. I don't think this is their last home game. Without looking at their schedule, I wouldn't know, but I think they've got a couple more home games planned here. But senior night tonight, hoping to get the seniors one more win. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, a presentation of Table Rock Sports. We'll be back with more right after this timeout.
Coach, or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, God! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And at South Umpqua and St. Mary's today is the St. Mary's Gym. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support and support Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and then click on the red subscribe button. The Coach's Corner is brought to you by Bill's Glass. Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. They, as we've been saying here, this is kind of been an awkward season for everybody. You talk to the coaches and it's like, yeah, it's kind of a little different, but they're all getting through it, and they're maintaining a decently positive attitude about this. St. Mary's looking to climb over the 500 mark tonight. When last we talked to Coach Katie Miller, she talked about development being important. One of the things, not only on the court, but St. Mary's as a whole, as a high school, is big on development off the court also, so she was stressing that. But she says the team chemistry so far has been good this season, something that's kind of helped them along as they've went over all of these varying issues. So that's kind of the good news as far as that goes, even though they've only have 3 seniors. And of course tonight, as we already pointed out, Ainsley Dunn is not playing. She's in a walking boot cast, so you're down 1 senior already. So you got 2 out on the court tonight, and they're going to have to carry the load. But Kelsey Dunn has been known to do that, although she's not a senior. Kelsey Dunn, who is a junior, if I'm not mistaken on what I'm looking at here. Let me find out. No, she's a sophomore. She has been a big part of what has happened. Is she's played really well at the net and blocked a lot of shots. And I don't have stats in front of me for this, but she's blocked shots and she's made quite a few of her own, what they call kills in volleyball. Might make a note here of something weird. I don't know why I'm into weird facts. Occasionally I climb into them. They're not important, but they should be shared. I don't know if you realize it, but in all the classifications, 6A down to 1A, there are only 9 teams in the state that have yet to lose a set. Now, that's not a match. They've won every one of them 3-0. And some of them are a little small, pretty small sample size. One school's only played 1 match, and they won that one 3-0. Another one won 2 by a count of 3-0. But then you have others that have really doing really well. One of them at the 4A league is Henley, that's won 18 sets in a row. That's just amazing when you think about it. And we'll try not to think about it too hard, because it is absolutely stunning that anybody and any team could be this long into winning and having yet lost 1 set. They're really playing well. They're a fun team to watch. We had a chance to watch Henley Saturday when they played Phoenix, which I realize has nothing to do with this game. But there you go. Kind of the weird fact, fun fact. Somebody's undefeated in total matches. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, a presentation of TableRockSports.net.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
U.S. Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the week. Powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. We're really close to getting this one underway. Today's game is also brought to you in part by My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins at My Circle K. Please thank our great sponsors who make this great high school athletic action available for you, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. So we're just seconds away. They're going to have starting lineups, and who knows what else they will have going, or at least we would assume they're going to have some of those festivities. And a PA announcer here tonight. So let's see what we can learn. Terry Ross with you here from the St. Mary's Gymnasium. Caleb Franklin on camera. As the teams line up to be introduced, or at least South Umpqua's lined up to be introduced. I don't know that St. Mary's hasn't quite gotten out there yet. And now here come the officials. And let's see what's next on the list here. You go from high school to high school and from sport to sport, you kind of forget. All right, here's starting lineups.
Between the visiting South Umpqua Lancers and home team St. Mary's Crusaders.
Usually they just announce them all. Let's see what they do here.
First, from visiting Lancers. Number 1, Brea Estepinian. Number 2, Kirsten Chapman. Number 3, Amaya Sled. Number 7, Tatum Kelly. Number 11, Cadence Norton. And number 9, Captain Brooke Abel. Now for the home team, St. Mary's Crusaders.
All right. We'll let you listen to the PA again.
Number 7, Abby Crispin. Number 3, Ainsley Dunn. Number 1, Lucy Palmer. Number 8, Caitlin Hansen. Number 12, Kelsey Dunn. Number 10, Maddie Ward. And the libero, number 6, Elby Borovansky. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please join in the singing of our national anthem?
And we'll be right back after this timeout.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
So, we're ready to get things underway here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week. As they were ready to get this going here. And, of course, Ainsley Dunn, I see what they're doing. They made her an honorary starter tonight. We said she's injured and can't play, and they allowed her to go out with the starting team. And then they made a couple of substitutions, and they also did that with Maddie Ward, who's now on the bench, and in is Albie Borovansky. So, here we go. Kylie Kinsella will serve it first for South Umpqua. And St. Mary's is going to get the first point, as some South Umpqua can't get the return back over. Abby Christman will serve for St. Mary's and chase the ball down. Oh, and there's a line drive serve that's not handled by South Umpqua at all. And it's a quick 2-0 lead for the Crusaders. That one's in. That'll be a point now for South Umpqua. They were able to sneak that one in. And they have the serve back. Cadence Norton. That should be a tip. Nope. Out. Nice. Wait, there's confusion here. He gave the point. The official gave the point to St. Mary's. That's surprising. I thought St. Mary's touched that before it went out. We don't have any replay or slow-mo, so we're going to go with it. And that one falls in between, so St. Mary's can't take advantage of getting the serve back. And the serve will return to South Umpqua at a 3-2 game. Kirsten Chapman serving. Dunn gets that one over. And there's a St. Mary's pointed at the net. It got up there. St. Mary's managed to get it back over the net to South Umpqua's side. Kelsey Dunn will be serving. Good save that time by the Lancers. There's another one, but banging it back over the other way was a good save, but Maddie Ward was right there at the net and tapped it right back at him before the Lancers could recover. St. Mary's on a bit of a run. There's Ward. Going up with that one is, it was Ward. That time trying to, but South Umpqua handled it. Johnston gets it over. And Johnston slams it back as Kelly tried to stop it from going over the net, but Johnston was able to get more on it than Johnson could. And there's a good shot. I did get that right. It's Johnston for St. Mary's against Johnson for South Umpqua, so I'm not stuttering there. Kelsey Dunn continues to serve. Oh, good save. There's Johnston with one. Got another good save by South Umpqua. Right into the net. Trying to get that over was Ashlyn Vey, but right into the net. That one drops in. Nobody flinched for that one at all. Kelsey Dunn is on a roll, and South Umpqua says, well, we've seen just about enough of that, thank you very much. And they call a quick timeout. And as we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, it shows that St. Mary's leads this one by a count of, well, it shows, well, there it is, by a count of 9-2. Can't even read my own scoreboard. 9-2. So they've had quite a run as Kelsey Dunn has been doing the serving. They're on about a 6-point run at the moment. The Medical Eye Center of Medford is helping bring you today's action. They have a wide range of eye care services for the whole family. Visit medicaleyecenter.com to learn how they might help your vision needs. So we're back at it. 9-2 lead for St. Mary's over the Lancers. Kelsey Dunn continues to serve for the Crusaders. It's another one that's in. South Umpqua handles it. Johnson, oh, that was a good save there by Johnston. Johnston pushes it over. Good rally going here. And after that long rally, it goes out of bounds in favor of St. Mary's. If you think this gymnasium is full, it's not. All you're hearing are the JV teams. But they got some volume, I'll tell you that. There's some good net play that time. But that's not going to work out, as Palmer went up along with others, but they couldn't quite get that ball right back over as St. Mary or South Umpqua took care of that. Coming in is Sabra Rogers. She'll be serving for the Lancers, who trail this one 10-3. And they turn it right back over to St. Mary's. And an 11-3. We're in set one. Serving now is Brovansky. Brovansky, oh, that one's out. (12-3) game. Oh, slapped right back that time. I think it was number 7, Abby Christman. Went up and just slapped that one right back. 13-3. St. Mary's on a bit of a run. One more time. Oops. Oh, they're going to maybe save it. Yes. Johnston. No. Johnston's long with that one. And South Umpqua will take over the serve. Rhea Estupinian serving. Oh, Kelsey Dunn just tapped that one over, and South Umpqua put a hand up, but that's about all they did, and didn't really get any momentum to get the ball going the other way. Here's Lucy Palmer to serve for St. Mary's, who has a 10-point lead in set one. The Crusaders hand her right back. Substitution. Noelle Thickett is into the game for St. Mary's. Amaya Slay serving for South Umpqua. Johnston slams it and they're not able to handle it. South Umpqua tried. Slay tried a diving save, but it wasn't to be. Oh yeah, Johnston's been killing it at the net. She's serving now. St. Mary's will turn it back. Still have a comfortable lead. Brooke Abel serving for the South Umpqua Lancers. And coming into the game is Tatum Kelly. That's for South Umpqua. That line drive serve falls to the court. There you go. Kelsey Dunn will slam it home. Make it a 16-7 game and give the serve back to the Crusaders. Abby Christman to serve it. Dunn couldn't quite get that one over. Well, South Umpqua, we'll see if they can get any momentum going. Right now, we're just trading off serves. Cadence Norton to serve for the Lancers. Little tap by Kelsey Dunn. That one's long. Estupinian trying to send that to the back court, but sent it too long. Caitlin Hansen serving for St. Mary's. Four hits on St. Mary's. That'll give South Umpqua a point. And that'll bring Kirsten Chapman up for the serve. It's drilled into the net. Lancers have scored a couple. Thicket with a slam, but they handle it. South Umpqua handles it. And then trying to get it back over is Maddie Ward and couldn't quite get it to go the right direction. 17-12 now. There's a good save by St. Mary's. Little tap by South Umpqua. Here's Dunn. Nope. Oh, no, I was going to say they can save that. Ward had a hand on it, but couldn't quite save it. 17-13. And now I think St. Mary's is going to ask for a timeout, and indeed, that's exactly what they asked for. So as we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, this first set now shows us that it's 17-13. St. Mary's on top of the visiting if we can get that out, South Umpqua Lancers. If we had a halftime report, which we will not have, it would have been brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department and PlayMedford.com. Programs, sports leagues, and activities for everyone in the family are starting up again. Visit PlayMedford.com to learn more. Here on Table Rock Sports, I can only tell you where I'm supposedly headed, but I'm supposedly headed to Phoenix High School tomorrow night as Brookings Harbor will come over to take on the South Medford Crusaders in football. The game was originally scheduled for Brookings Harbor. However, it had to be moved over here, and so it'll be played at Phoenix High School. It's still a home game for the Brookings Harbor team. Here's the serve, and here we go. Whistle, yeah. So South Umpqua starting to find some momentum behind their serve. And it's just one of those things, if you're wondering how it is that we get to all that, as I told somebody, and there's a good block at the net by the Lancers. They moved to within 2. If you're trying to wonder about the football game and how we get to all that, it's kind of like, just don't ask, just go with the flow. Probably better. Right now, South Umpqua in the flow. And that's in. Maddie Ward with that one. She got it in towards the back line. Kelsey Dunn to serve for St. Mary's. Had a good run the last time she served, and there's another good start. That line drive was not handled well. 19-15. Johnston over there, keeping it going for St. Mary's, and now South Umpqua sends it into the net to make it 20-15. Dunn will continue to serve. She's said the first time she served, they scored like about 6 or 7 points. Ooh, that one just snuck over the net, and unfortunately for South Umpqua, there was nothing they could do about it. Oh, there's a good shot that time. Putting that one right down was Amaya Slay. And she ran that one right down St. Mary's throat to make it a 21-16 game. Emma Johnston will be serving for South Umpqua. Last time South Umpqua served, they roared off about 4 or 5 points. There's a save by St. Mary's. They get it over. And they're going up for the block was Ward, but couldn't quite make it. 21-17. Johnston sends that one long. 21-18. Here comes the Lancers one more time. Wait. Timeout. I'm wrong. The official says the point goes to St. Mary's. Huh. That's my cameraman. Did you see his signal? Did somebody tip it? Oh, over the net. Oh, okay. South Umpqua was over the net. So Borvansky serving for St. Mary's. Setting it up. No, they just tapped this one over gently. There's a ram that time, I'll tell you what. As Abby Christman got to that one and just rammed it home on a line drive that South Umpqua couldn't handle. And Christman was long with that one. So St. Mary's finds themselves 2 points away from trying to close out this first set with a 5-point lead. Estupinian will be serving. She gets it over, so we'll see if they can do something. Up. Double hit. And that gives it back to St. Mary's. Lucy Palmer to serve for the win as we are at set point. It's in. South Umpqua gets it back. And St. Mary's can't save it on the diving attempt. 24-19. Trying to get there was Sydney, if we can get it out. Alexander. That's in. At time, the St. Mary's let the ball go thinking it would go long, and it landed inside the court. Still set point. Oh, sent right back. Oh, there's a good... No, they're going to save it? Maybe. Maybe. They do. South Umpqua does. They're going to save it a second time. St. Mary's trying to do likewise. Borvansky. And they get it around to Henson. And South Umpqua can't get it back over. And that will end the set. So, as we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, we see that it's now 1-0 as far as sets go in favor of, oops, my computer didn't stay with me. 1-0 as far as that goes, as far as St. Mary's over South Umpqua as they win the first set 25-20. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, a presentation of TableRockSports.net.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
U.S. Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram Trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
And I welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, a presentation of TableRockSports.net. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. So St. Mary's wins set number 1. As we go to set number 2, they got a 25-20 win over the South Umpqua Lancers. Looks like they've decided they're ready to play, so let's sit back and we'll sit back and see what happens here in set number 2. St. Mary's will be on the serve. We'll get everything all settled out. Christman will be serving. Well, South Umpqua saved it for a second there, and then they managed somehow to not get anybody. And that's out. So St. Mary's off to a good start here. Another good line drive serve, but South Umpqua saves that one. There's a rejection at the net, but St. Mary's can't get it all the way back over. And the serve will go to the Lancers. Brooke Abel on the serve for South Umpqua. Beginning of the second set is where we're at. Dunn was ready to slam that one over, but mistimed it. Turned into a point for South Umpqua. So South Umpqua runs 3 of them off pretty quickly. And then they'll turn it over on the net ball. And they got 1 off the turnover and 2 off the serve, so they had 3 quick ones there. We'll see what St. Mary's can do. Nothing. They'll just give it right back. Lancers will start in again with it. Estupinian will be serving for South Umpqua. That'll go long. Thicket trying to head it to South Umpqua's back court, but too long. That went right between 2 players that time. So St. Mary started off on a 3-0 run, and now all of a sudden South Umpqua has ripped off 6. That'll be another South Umpqua point, as that one went under the net, and St. Mary's says, well, enough. We will take a timeout. And so we'll take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, which shows that in this particular set that it's 7-3 in favor of South Umpqua, but St. Mary's won the first set. So we'll see how this goes as we get going along the way. Today's game is brought in part to you by My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunching your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K. And fans, you can help to keep Table Rock Sports in the game by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go search Table Rock Sports at youtube.com and then click on the red subscribe button to help us continue to cover the action. And the action continues tomorrow night on YouTube. You'll be able to find the St. Mary's Brookings Harbor game. Actually be played at Phoenix High School. That game will be on tomorrow night as the St. Mary's Crusaders look for their first win of the season. We're back at it. And on the serve is South Umpqua. And then as soon as I say that, they turn it over. Last time I did a volleyball game, every time I mentioned how good the team was doing, they did something like that. It was like, maybe I just shouldn't even talk. Kelsey Dunn will be serving for for St. Mary's. Dunn will save it. Oh, there's another good try by Dunn, but that isn't going to go. It's an 8-4 ball game. A lot of milling around here. Nobody knows who's supposed to be doing what. Chapman serving for South Umpqua. Johnston's rejected at the net. Getting up there that time, I believe, is Johnson. We got Johnston and Johnson playing opposite each other on the net right now. Where nobody's at. So South Umpqua has all the momentum in this set, reminiscent of what St. Mary's did in the first set. Palmer gets it over for St. Mary's. There's a tap. And Dunn saves it and gets it over. Urbanski. Get it over to Johnston. And that'll go long. That's long. That was Ward who sent it long. We're going to have a substitution. Maddie Ward is out of the game and Kylie Kinsella is in. Got it into the back court, and St. Mary's couldn't get it back. Chapman continues to serve for South Umpqua. Is building up quite the lead. Five hits, huh? I give the point to South Umpqua. And goes into the net. And now we got another timeout. Just like that is St. Mary's is finding it just a little difficult to get it going here as we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard. And it shows that St. Mary's trails in this one 15-4 as we're into the second set. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Please thank our great sponsors who make this great high school action available, athletic action even available for you, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. So St. Mary's, coming in with a 3-3 record, was hoping to get above the 500 mark. Meanwhile, South Umpqua just looking for a victory of any kind. It's not that South Umpqua hasn't won any sets. They just haven't won any matches yet. Well, actually, they're 1-1, so I take that back. And there, St. Mary's gets it all stopped that time as Johnston gets that one to go over, and South Umpqua can't handle it. And now serving will be Kinsella will not serve. She will be replaced by Bravansky. And St. Mary's needs a run. And no. Double hit. They're not going to get it. As South Umpqua keeps the scoring going. We had a 3-3 ball game at one time, but it's now a 13-2 run by South Umpqua. Kirstman with that one, and it goes long. So South Umpqua gives it right back. Lucy Palmer to serve. And Kirstman went up to try and block that one, but couldn't quite get it back over. Now 17-6. Thicket is in. Palmer is out for St. Mary's. And the Lancers give it right back. Kelsey Dunn is in, replacing Alexander. And serving is Johnston. Sends it long. So all of a sudden, neither team able to get any momentum going. Slay will serve it for the Lancers. They see if they can get a little something going. And they can't. Johnston's able to find the hole on that one. Back and forth we go. Nobody can really hold serve. Christman serving for St. Mary's. St. Mary's saves that one though. See if they can do it again. Nope. Not twice. So back and forth we go. The substitutions by the Lancers, but serving Brooke Abel. That'll fall in. And right now, St. Mary's needs to come up with some answers really, really quick. Dunn taps it over, and South Umpqua can't block it. And just a little tap that fell down and got over the net. Now there's a substitution again as Hanson is out. And coming in and serving will be Montana Driscoll. Points are needed by St. Mary's quickly. There's one of them. 20-10. That little rally by St. Mary's is snuffed out, and the Lancers will take it back 4 points away from closing out the set. Estupinian is in to serve it. A little tap. And I mean just barely tapping that was Chapman. St. Mary's got it going sideways, though, and out of bounds. That's in. The Crusaders are playing up a little close that time, and Estupinian found the back court. They're still playing fairly close. They're playing the back line is basically at midcourt. See if she goes long again. Well, not as long. Johnston is wide. And we've arrived at set point. For South Umpqua, Estupinian to serve for the set. And I apologize for leaving that up there and blocking the action. And it's over. As St. Mary's couldn't get that one going the right direction. So, as we head to set number 3, when on the John L. Scott scoreboard, we now see that the set is tied up at 1 apiece between St. Mary's and South Umpqua. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, a presentation of TableRockSports.net.
Coach, or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
I think in our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. And the program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherm coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week at St. Mary's High School Volleyball tonight, as St. Mary's Crusaders are taking on the South Umpqua Lancers. It's a 1-1 tie after 2 sets as we get ready to go to set number 3. St. Mary's won the first one. South Umpqua won the second one. So both of these teams are sitting at 500, although South Umpqua really, they've only played 2 games, so they're 1-1. Does that count? I guess it does. That's a 500 record. But both of them trying to get over the 500 mark. St. Mary's is at 3-3. They're 0-2 in conference play, however. So, set 3 coming up. St. Mary's had all the momentum in the first set. South Umpqua had all the momentum in the second set. And neither team, once they lost the momentum, could manage to find a way to get it back either. So it'll be a South Umpqua serve. And starting it off for the Lancers will be Brooke Abel. Ooh, can they save it? They do. Good save there by South Umpqua. That's Johnston. Povansky over to Johnston. Yep. There's a good save. Johnston again trying it. That's another diving save by South Umpqua. To Thicket. Thicket will get it over. So they had it going there for a little bit. A pretty good rally. Porvansky will serve for St. Mary's. They have the 1-0 lead. Let's see if they can make a bit of a run out of this. Kelsey Dunn is out. Alexander is back in. That serve won't be handled by South Umpqua. St. Mary's will take a 2-0 lead. And Johnston gets, I believe that was, Johnston gets another one over. So it's 3-0. Now right now, St. Mary's has all the momentum. To Johnston. Now, we'll save that one. Hanson, Thicket, over to Johnston. We'll try it again, but they got that one. And Estupinian will send it long for South Umpqua. 4-0. Porvansky continues on the serve for the Crusaders. Johnston to Hanson to Christman. And Christman got it over. Boy, almost got it over in such a way they didn't get it back. Set it up for John. No, Christman will tap it over. But South Umpqua will save it. Estupinian. That's Johnston to Christman. There's Johnston. Well, but South Umpqua will save that one. Johnston again. There's a good diving save by Alexander. Johnston, nope. South Umpqua is going to save it one more time. Christman. South Umpqua is right there for that. Marvelous rally. That was Christman that sent it over for St. Mary's. There's Estupinian for South Umpqua. Thicket on that slam. There it finally happens. I'll tell you what, man, that was a rally as Abel finally snuck it over and found a hole in the St. Mary's defense. And it's a 4-1 game. That was a wonderful rally. That was like wild. Our poor cameraman, he didn't wave anything back and forth. Here we go. That's a quick point for South Umpqua. Estupinian is serving. Slam right down that time, and it's a 4-4 ball game. Okay, I have it at 4-4. Am I wrong? Yeah, scoreboard says I'm wrong, so I'll be wrong. 4-3 ball game. Christman taps that one over nicely. That'll make it 5-3 in favor of St. Mary's. Thicket will be serving for the Crusaders. Like I said, you know what? This gym is basically empty. You're just hearing the teams. You're wondering how we got such a loud gymnasium. Tell you what, man, they pack a lot of volume. That's a drill into the net. So South Umpqua could have had the serve, but they couldn't get anything out of that. See what St. Mary's can do. Going to be Johnston on the serve. Grace Johnson for South Umpqua went after it, got up in the air and lost her balance. Wasn't able to get it over. 7-4 ball game. Done, but that slapped right back down in her face. St. Mary's gets it over though, and there's a shot by Slay that time. (7-5). This is becoming a little more intense as we go along. Neither team doing the momentum thing. Rogers on the serve for South Umpqua. Here's Dunn. Yes! Christman will serve it for St. Mary's. Henson to Dunn. What do we have? Double hit. Double hit on St. Mary's. Serving now would be Norton for South Umpqua. Oh, what do we have? It's going to be a St. Mary's point. And a substitution. Lucy Palmer back into the game for St. Mary's. Yet on the serve will be Hanson. Done with the slam, and it finds its way to an empty spot. 10-6 Good save by South Umpqua that time. Dunn gets another one. Kinsella had a shot at it. And now South Umpqua says that really what we need more than anything is we need a timeout, because as we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, it now shows St. Mary's 11 and South Umpqua 6 here in the third set, and a 1-1 tie as far as sets go. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Tomorrow night it's football. St. Mary's will be looking for their first football victory as they'll take on Brookings Harbor. That game will be actually played at Phoenix High School. Originally was scheduled to be over in Brookings, but they've had to move the game over here, and they're still counting it as a Brookings Harbor home game. So you'll see St. Mary's wearing their traveling whites tomorrow night, even though they're home. Here's St. Mary's on the serve, and South Umpqua doesn't save it. Game close. Rejecting that one. Dunn tried to get it to go, but Slay was right there to knock that one back. South Umpqua will see what they can get done with the serve. Neither team has been able to really claim too much momentum when they've had the serve. Yeah. And getting pretty excited about that was Kinsella as she drilled that one home, and South Umpqua unable to defend against it. 13-7. Let's see what Kelsey Dunn gets done for the Crusaders. That snuck over. That snuck over. Abel was able to sneak it. Didn't mean to do Abel and Abel, but Abel was able. That's what we're saying. Abel was able to sneak that one over. Now Abel on the serve. Shot right back that time. Chapman sending it back the other way for the Lancers. St. Mary's unable to do anything about that. And into the net. Orvansky is back in to serve for the Crusaders. She's had a couple of long runs when she's been at the serve. Let's see what she can get done this time. Oh, nope. They're going to get a double hit, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah. Now St. Mary's is going to protest it. And there will be a bit of a discussion that maybe it wasn't a double hit. Oh, well, take the point away. We're going to do it all over. That's what we're going to do. So Borvansky will serve, and we'll just do that point all over. So South Umpqua ends up with a point anyway. Estupinian to serve for South Umpqua. to say, the first two sets, one team or the other grabbed the momentum. This third set, neither side has managed to really get anything going. There's Dunn from about midcourt. Johnson got that over and just hard enough that St. Mary's couldn't handle it. Lucy Palmer is out. Thicket is in. Norton was there. I don't think that really even got over the net by St. Mary's, but Norton was there to make sure it wasn't going to get over the net anyway. There's a net ball, but we'll play on. And there, that time the other way, knocking that down was Johnston. That'll stop that South Umpqua rally. Thicket will serve. And out. Way wide that time by the Lancers. 16-13. Johnston had it over. St. Mary's managed to somehow wrestle that thing back into the air and keep it going, and then got the point. And they managed to get it past Thicket. 16-14. There, St. Mary's finds a hole in the South Umpqua defense. That'll bring, thought it was going to bring Christman up to serve, but it won't. Johnston will serve it. Dunn will just loft it over. 8. So the point goes to South Umpqua. 17-15. This is Rogers on the serve for the Lancers. Christman taps it over. Try to block. There's a save. Johnston gets it over for St. Mary's. There's a rejection by Kelsey Dunn. They say it went out. South Umpqua point. 17-16. A good rejection, just went out. There's Dunn trying to get, no, just tap it, and that one's not going to be handled. That time South Umpqua saw Kelsey Dunn setting up for another slam, and she started running up, and she just tapped it. They weren't able to get a hold of it. Christman to serve. Any team that gets a hold of a little momentum is going to win this third set. It's just neither side can seem to keep it. Long. That one's long. Kinsella sent it long. Norton will serve it for South Umpqua. And they're within one. Yeah, if you could get a little momentum, you could probably win this third set, but neither team can keep the serve going. There's Dunn with a little tap, but will be saved by South Umpqua, and that'll go out of bounds off of St. Mary's. 19 all in set number 3, tied at 1 apiece. Done with that one, but South Umpqua is able to save it. Set it up for nope. Oh, no, they set it up for Kinsella, but no. 4 hits. One too many hits by St. Mary's. 20-19, and St. Mary's is all of a sudden saying we should probably discuss this a little bit. We look at the John L. Scott scoreboard and see that South Umpqua leads this 20-19, and we are tied at 1 set apiece. The Medical Eye Center of Bedford is helping bring you today's action. They have a wide range of eye care services for the whole family. Visit medicaleyecenter.com to learn how they might help your vision needs. And you should go to sportsmedford.com. That's with the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. You and adult sports leagues and tournaments are back on. And to get in the game, you need to visit sportsmedford.com, where you can learn about leagues and signing up to participate in those leagues. Here we go. South Umpqua trying to take advantage of the serve. Johnston will send it long. And now South Umpqua has that momentum I was talking about. They have a 2-point lead. And they're starting to go on a roll here. I bet you the teams would really wish I don't do that. Because like I say, every time I say that, then they do that. They serve it right into the net or something. I feel like I'm a jinx. Hansen will serve it for St. Mary's. They're down by 1. Oh, Dunn would have sent that long, but that was touched by South Umpqua. Norton touched it, but it was going way long until then. 21 all, Hansen on the serve. South Umpqua saves that. No. Dunn got twisted around a little bit that time. 22-21. So on the serve there is Slay right now. Another South Umpqua point. Thickett's coming in for Palmer. That's a St. Mary's substitution. Slay on the serve for the Lancers. They're 2 away. Thickett 1 away. We're at set point. But there isn't much margin of error here for the South Umpqua Lancers. You give the ball back to St. Mary's, well, you're going to be a little difficulty. They get it over. Hanson to Thicket. Thicket gets it over. South Umpqua will save it. Nope. And that'll be it. Nope. Now what do we have? They give the point to South Medford, and now, or South Medford, St. Mary's. South Umpqua wanted the discussion and are having a discussion. Oh. They lose that discussion. 24-22. So here we go. Kelsey Dunn on the serve. That one's long. 24, 23. That said, there wasn't much margin of error for South Umpqua. There's not much for for St. Mary's either. I'll tell you that. Johnston taps it over. South Umpqua can't handle that one. 24 all. And now, South Umpqua is saying at this point, we want a timeout before we continue this set. That's tied at 24 all. It's amazing. They've had the momentum swings both directions. As we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, and showing us, of course, that it's one set apiece also, but also a 24-24 tie. We did get our volleyball rules straight, though. We ran into the situation of it was a 29-28 game, and we thought they had to win by 2. Well, they did. They won it when they gave it away at 30-20, but there is a 30-point cap. So first team to 30 is going to win this thing. And at least as long as it's not the last set, first one to 30 wins it. And so here we go. We'll see what we get done here. There's Dunn with the serve. Oh, man. That didn't work out for South Umpqua at all. They had players in all the wrong position. 25-24. Dunn to serve it. This is set point right here. Johnston finds the hole, and St. Mary's wins set number 3. And so we'll find our way on to set number 4. As right now, St. Mary's has a 2-1 lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, a presentation of TableRockSports.com.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
At My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week as we're ready to begin set 4. It's a 2-1 lead for St. Mary's. Brovansky will serve first as St. Mary's opens the game. There's Johnston, but they're going to save that one. South Umpqua gets it over. We've had some good rallies tonight. Christman, again, South Umpqua saves it, and this time right into the net. Goes South Umpqua, so St. Mary's will grab the opening point. We've had some wonderful rallies as they've really played back and forth. Oh my, there's another net. I tell you what, I used to play tennis before I got too old, but as if you're ever too old to play tennis, but that's a long story. But boy, when that ball hits the net, there's just about nothing you can do. And what do we have? We have a whistle. And that's going to be a South Umpqua point. And then South Umpqua will send it wide, and St. Mary's will get it right back. So South Umpqua can't get any momentum going, and they had the serve. And that'll find its mark. Johnson sending it in, and they just nope, I'll take that back. Didn't find its mark. It was a St. Mary's point. Christman taps it again. Set it. Henson, Christman, and Christman will get another point out of it. 5-1. So here in this fourth set, St. Mary's has grabbed the early momentum with Thicket on the serve. Good rejection, and St. Mary's can't save it. I'll tell you what, man, that was just sent back in a hurry the other direction. 5-2. Estupinian to serve for South Umpqua. They didn't do much last time they had to serve. They'll save that one. That one looked like it was a lost cause for sure, but they saved it. Christman pushing it over. There's a rejection at the net. South Umpqua sets again. Hansen to Christman, or to Johnston. And there's a drill that time by Norton for South Umpqua. 5-3 ball game. Estupinian continues to serve. And that's going to go out of bounds. 5-4 ball game all of a sudden. Now South Umpqua has seized a bit of the momentum. Yeah, they're going to agree that Thicket touched that last before it went out of bounds. Now St. Mary's backing up to play that back line a little more as Estupinian serves this one just a little short. And that'll be a St. Mary's point as they got it back over, and trying to do something with it was Chapman for South Umpqua, but couldn't. So the Lancers turn it back over. And then get it right back. 6-6 game. Things are getting a little intense and tense here in the St. Mary's Gymnasium. Chapman to serve for the South Umpqua Lancers. St. Mary's sends that right into the net. And South Umpqua sends it long. So again, we get back to this point that neither side has any momentum going off of their serve right now. They get the serve and give it right back. Here's Christman sending it long on the back to the court. But South Umpqua will save it. Over to Dunn. Dunn goes up and gets that one down. Little 2-point run here for the St. Mary's Crusaders. And that'll be all there is a 2-point run, as that serve goes way long. Rogers to serve it for the Lancers at an 8-8 tie. And into the net. Give it right back. Hansen on the serve now for St. Mary's. Ah, that's Kelsey Dunn. Sending that one back in a hurry. And she does it again. South Umpqua got that one up just a little too high, and Kelsey Dunn just slammed it right down. There's nothing to do with that one. It's 11-8. And in. Boy, that was a barely in. South Umpqua thought it was going to go out, and probably everybody in the gym did. But it landed right at the feet of the line judge, so. Well, Hansen sends it into the net, so that'll end that rally. We'll see what South Umpqua can do. It'll be Norton on the serve. St. Mary's will get the point. The South Umpqua puts that ball into the net. Kelsey Dunn is up. Wide. Sending that wide was Abel. Had the shot, but not the angle. That's a point to South Umpqua. 14-10. So now serving is Slay. Johnston on that slam. South Umpqua saved it. St. Mary's got to do their own. Hansen gets it over, though. Yeah, that's just a lot of hand signaling before they decided to come up with the point for South Umpqua, but that landed in. That time South Umpqua had the angle. Hansen, Johnston pushes it over instead of slamming it this time. Estupinian finds the hole. 14-12 ball game. Here comes South Umpqua. There's a good save. South Umpqua can't save it. 15-12. Borvansky will serve for St. Mary's. And again, the margin of error is not too big right now. There's a good serve. Sent to the back of the court. South Umpqua saves it, and then St. Mary's can't do anything with the return. So the serve will go back to South Umpqua. Another South Umpqua point on the serve as St. Mary's can't handle the serve by Abel. I was going to say handle that one better, but not really. Kind of the same result that time. 15-all. Abel shaking her head. They exchange balls after every serve, clean off the one they just used. Here's Johnston. Oh, that found an angle. That found an angle right there for South Umpqua. trying to get the number of the player that did the damage, but looks like it was Johnson again. Yeah. So that'll go to St. Mary's as South Umpqua can't save that one. Nope, I'm wrong. And the official's pointing the other way. 17-15. Stays with South Umpqua. Abel on the serve. And that'll go wide. I think that's what the lineman says. Yes. So 17-16. Johnston found a way to get it over, but now what do we have? No. Now they take back the St. Mary's point, and of all things, give it off to South Umpqua, which makes it an 18-15 ball game, as you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Presentation of Table Rock Sports. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Tomorrow night we turn our attention to football, as St. Mary's will be looking for its first win of the football season, taking on Brookings Harbor. And that game will be at Phoenix High School. I'm always wonder. I tell you that like you're going to be there, and I know you can't be there, and I feel bad for you. But if you could be there, that's where you would be. You would be at Phoenix High School. But since you can't, we'll go for you and bring you all the action on TableRockSports.net. We're back at it here in set 4. St. Mary's has a 2-1 lead in sets, but trail in set 4, 18-15. And South Umpqua with the serve. There's Christman. It's saved by South Umpqua. There's Johnston with it. Oh, they saved that one too. Looked like for a moment they wouldn't. There's Christman. Oh, now St. Mary's has to save it. Christman will push it over. A diving. There's Hanson to Johnston. Long. Well, they had it going, but sent it long, 19-15. Thicket will send that one wide. South Umpqua keeps the pressure on. Oh, good save by St. Mary's that time. But they can't do it twice. Kelsey Dunn is coming in for Alexander. Use Kelsey's name because we get used to that when Ansley could play, but Ansley Dunn is injured tonight. And just like that, South Umpqua sends it into the net and loses the serve. Thicket on the serve for St. Mary's. Long save that time by the Lancers. Johnson. Johnston that time. Driving it home for St. Mary's. Brings them to within 4. Battle in the St. Mary's rally. Good save by the Crusaders. Oh, South Umpqua saved it. Can they do it? They do it a second time. Again, set it up this time for Johnston, who will find the hole. 22-18. And now Johnston will be serving to keep St. Mary's in the game. Oh my, what a save. Probably about 15 feet behind the court. Kelsey Dunn wins the battle out the net. My goodness. They were just about to the far end of the basketball court when they brought that one back in. St. Mary's wins that long rally. Tell you what, we've seen a few long rallies tonight. And it fell right between two South Umpqua players, which they shouldn't give them 2 points. This isn't basketball. 22-21. St. Mary's on their way back. Here's Dunn. That one's up. Dunn gets it back. Now the South Umpqua will set it up again. Orvansky. Christman. Now. Well, they couldn't do it that time as the set wasn't quite right. They'll turn it over to South Umpqua. Chapman to serve. South Umpqua is only 2 points away from winning this particular set. Wow. So with that failure to get it over the net by the Crusaders, we're now at set point. And nope, we won't quite go to set point yet, as St. Mary's wants a timeout, and the John L. Scott scoreboard shows us that it's a 24-21 game here. 2-1 lead for St. Mary's, but right now is South Umpqua threatening to tie this thing up and send it to a fifth set if they can possibly get that done. The Medical Eye Center of Medford is helping bring you today's action. They have a wide range of eye care services for the whole family. Visit medicaleyecenter.com to learn how they might help your vision needs. So, my cameraman Caleb and I were just talking that this was looking like a 5-set night. It just had that feel to it. And now here we are, 1 set, 1 point away from going to a 5th set. Chapman to serve, set point for South Umpqua. There's Dunn. Oh, they're going to save that one. Oh, no. Nope, they got it over. There's Hansen to Dunn. South Umpqua will save it again. Bervansky. No, that isn't going to do it. As Norton sent it over. And that will send us all the way to set 5 as we are in a 2-2 game. And the John L. Scott scoreboard shows you that 2-2 as South Umpqua just won set 4. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, a presentation of TableRockSports.net.
Get from here to there. By using public transit, bicyclists can go farther, save money, and improve the environment. RVTD. Here to get you there.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
You need to get from here to there. Using public transit to get to and from work gives you peace of mind and can save you money. RVTD. Here to get you there. To get from here to there. By using public transit, bicyclists can go farther, save money, and improve the environment. RVTD. Here to get you there.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
You need to get from here to there. Using public transit to get to and from work gives you peace of mind and can save you money. RVTD. Here to get you there.
And we'll welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week. As right now we've got it ready, set 4, and St. Mary's opened up with the opening point. The South Umpqua will take the next one and we'll tie it up all at 1 apiece as we are in set 5. So this is it. If I remember my volleyball rules, which is debatable, they only played at 21 in set 5. Must win by 2. And there's Johnston. Tell you what, man, you were ecstatic about that one. Thicket to serve. St. Mary's has the 2-1 lead in this final set. That was a good save. Ensign doing that for St. Mary's. Good net play. That's in. South Umpqua to serve. Estupinian. Stupinian drives that one into the net. And that'll go back to St. Mary's for the serve. 3-2. Johnston. Wide by South Umpqua. 4-2 ball game. Johnston sends it into the net. So we'll go with 4-3. Good little tap over that time by South Umpqua. That was Johnson, who's kind of been like a thorn in the flesh to St. Mary's tonight. She had a good game, though, I'll tell you that. And Johnston sends it over for St. Mary's. Both of those, Johnson and Johnston, have had good games tonight. Christman to serve for St. Mary's. There we go. That was nice. That was beautifully placed that time. I believe that was Abel that did that. Oh, wait, I'll take that back. That was Johnson again. She's off the court right now. And on to serve is Rogers. Nope, they're calling it out. They have a better view than I do of it, I'll tell you that, but it looked like that one was in. And just like that, there's another timeout as we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, which I thought it disappeared on me for a second there. 6-5 ball game here in the 5th set. Not much room for error at this point by either ball club, as if you want to win this one, you're going to have to really get going here. Please thank our great sponsors who make this great high school athletic action available for you, including our title sponsor, Lithia Store, Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler. Visit Lithia Store, Superstore.com to find your next ride. Set 5. South Umpqua with a 1-point lead. 2-2 as far as sets go. Rogers on the serve. Dunn taps it over for St. Mary's. But South Umpqua will handle that with ease. Give it to Dunn again. A little harder this time. And sending that one long is Norton. Hanson to serve for St. Mary's. There you go. South Umpqua got that over. St. Mary's couldn't get it quite back. Norton to serve for the Lancers. And it's in. Looked like it was going to go wide, but it found its mark just inside the line. Tip ball, and that'll be St. Mary's point. Was drilling that one home that time. I believe it was Hanson. Dunn on the serve. Johnston started to put it over, but it was slammed right back into St. Mary's face. Abel was one of them that was there. And now South Umpqua scores on the serve. Slay on the serve right now for the Lancers. They have a little bit of momentum going their way. And that one finds its mark. Chapman with that one. St. Mary's needs to get this stopped. They can't afford to let this get away. Oh, nope, they're going to say into the net. Yeah. Palmer was into the net. Momentum just carried her there, but rules are rules, and they don't care how you got there. You got there. Now all of a sudden, yeah, there's a timeout being asked for by St. Mary's as the John L. Scott scoreboard tells the story. Is right now it's a 13-7 game here in the 5th set, tied at 2 sets apiece. That's where we are as you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, a presentation of TableRockSports.com. You need to get over to, if I can find my piece of paper, I will tell you where you need to go. You need to go to SportsMedford.com, the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. You and adult sports leagues and tournaments are back on. If you want to get in the game, visit SportsMedford.com. That's where you learn about leagues and how to sign up. Somehow St. Mary's has to figure out a way to get South Umpqua off the serve. And right now, the Lancers have got all the momentum going. And Chapman, or make that Slay, serving. There's a good save. Yes, they do save it. And there's a St. Mary's point. So they did it. They got it stopped. Orvansky will serve. Christman comes back in. Palmer is also out. I didn't see who necessarily took her place. It's good. Nope, it's out. From our angle, that looked like that was in, but I guess our angle isn't as good as sometimes you think it is. That one was out, so St. Mary's continues. And the Borvansky serve is long. Well, we're getting down to it. Johnston for South Umpqua is back in the game. She has had a marvelous game. Although St. Mary's fans would say she's been something else to handle. There's Christman with a tap. South Umpqua can't save it. Goes out of bounds. Thicket to serve. No. Puts it right into the net. And St. Mary's. Nope, that's the end of the set right there at 15-10. They only played at 15. So, you know what? I was wrong on that. I thought we were going to go to 21, but apparently we are not going to go to 21. So the John L. Scott scoreboard shows that South Umpqua wins it 3-2 over the St. Mary's Crusaders. We'll be back with the My Circle K post-game show right after this, as you've listened to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular. At Siskiyou, a presentation of TableRockSports.net.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram Trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Welcome to the My Circle K Sports Post-Game Show, powered by GP Energy. Well, it was a good game. 5 sets, 3-2 is what it turned out to be in favor of South Umpqua over the St. Mary's Crusaders. And it was a good rallying, but as you can see here, it was close all the way around. The St. Mary's won the first one 25-20, then lost the next one 25-10, came back to win 26-24, but it was the fifth set and the fourth sets that did them in. The fourth set went to South Umpqua 25-21, and then a 15-10 win in the fifth set. So St. Mary's falls to 3-4 overall, and I believe they're 0-3 now in conference play. Meanwhile, South Umpqua moves to 2-1, and I believe that's their first win in conference play for them, as I'm doing some of this right off the top of my head. We'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank St. Mary's High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net. And our next Table Rock Sports production is going to be tomorrow night. It'll be St. Mary's football out at the Phoenix High School. St. Mary's in Brookings Harbor will be going at it in football as the St. Mary's football team looks for its first win of the season. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard is South Umpqua 3, St. Mary's 2. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross along with Caleb Franklin, who is on the camera tonight. We're saying thanks for watching and good night from St. Mary's High School in Medford, Oregon.
Coach, or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.